Hey everybody. Thanks for coming to stop by and check out this quick message I'm going to put out. I wanted to put this out for you guys, and it's probably been kind of obvious. I talked to everybody about what happened with my leg a couple of podcasts ago, and there's some other stuff going on, and as we've talked about in several of our recent streams, we haven't done a lot of playing recently, and it's just with there's three cast members. We have myself, of course, we have Robert, and we have Perry. Rob and I just have a lot going on right now, so we haven't been playing much. Um, and Rob's got some things he's got to take care of. I got some things I've got to take care of, and so it's not that the it's not a huge time commitment problem for a few hours to do the recording. And much like as we've talked about, I don't do a whole lot of editing. We just kind of let our conversations evolve naturally, and I put out whatever we come up with. But with that being said, because we haven't been interacting with gaming all that much, well, I mean, specifically SWU recently, and just with some other stuff we've got going on and some stuff coming up, we have made the decision to put the podcast on hiatus for a little while. I don't intend for that to be a permanent hiatus. I guess that's possible. I don't want to lie or mislead anybody out there about what the future is going to look like. We're all still playing Star Wars Unlimited. We all still love the game. It's funny, had we have had recorded our most recent podcast this week, we actually probably finally kind of had some criticisms, which I can kind of touch on really quick. I think FFG really needs to get a hold of their organized play situation. We were kind of talking about it. We did a lot of traveling and there was a lot of hype around even store showdowns for set one. We're previewing set three. We haven't even seen much about store showdowns for set two. It's just I feel like they're maybe trying to run before they walk a little bit. I think they need to, you know, maybe rein in their OP. When Massey left, that was everybody was kind of worried about that, and I think I thought they were going to maybe rehire a person to take that OP spot specifically. They haven't, to my knowledge, at this point. Again, it is a criticism. It's a minor one. I think the game is fine. I have no qualm. The way the planetary qualifier sold out, which we've already talked about, I think the game is perfectly healthy. Rob and I, as we've said before, we both sell on TCG Player. I still can't keep cards in stock, so I know the game's selling well. But anyways, getting back to the point of this message, we're going to put the podcast on hiatus for a while. So there's not going to be any more new recordings coming out after this one for some period of time. And that may be permanent. I don't know. We haven't There's a lot of great content creators out there for Star Wars Unlimited. We were a little late to the party. We do know that. We were kind of trying to work on a few things to carve out our niche, but we haven't got there, and at the same time, we're really, especially Rob and I, are hyper competitive players. There's not a lot of hyper competitive stuff for us to currently interact with. And with us both having families, our time is also somewhat limited. So we really have to kind of take advantage of those. So we're kind of saving up our utility time for those for when OP really does kind of get going. So anyways, I say all that to say, and again, outside there's a lot of external non-gaming related factors that some of us are dealing with currently, because it's the way life goes. So at any rate, not to belabor the point, but I wanted to just toss this out there for everybody. So again, for those who have been with us and been listening and interacted and sent us emails and stuff, we do appreciate you guys. We do enjoy putting on the cast, and again, it is our intention to bring it back at some point in time. I don't know what that time frame looks like at currently. I don't know. Is it possible it never comes back? Yeah, it's possible, but I think that's unlikely. I'm sure it will be back. Whether it'll have the exact same lineup, I also don't know. We'll kind of see where life takes us, and kind of go from there. I would imagine it will not be back before the end of the year, because you get to the holidays and all of that stuff. Rob and I both have families, so we're going to be busy, around holidays and going on trips to see extended family and all of that. And then set three will get out. And then as we turn the year and we start staring down the barrel at set four, which is when OP really should start to kick off, then we'll probably kind of reevaluate what we're going to do and where we're going to be. As OP kicks off, we'll still be going to events. I'm still on the board for maybe DC's a maybe for me now. I was going to go for sure. Now I'm kind of on the fence because again, I've got a bunch of stuff going on that I've got to take care of. So, but anyways, again, not quitting the game. We have a lot of faith in the game that the game is going to continue and be healthy. That is not the reason that we are going on hiatus. It is 97.5% external factors outside of the game itself. But so with that being said, again, on the off chance this is it and we don't bring the podcast back, for those who did support us and listen and provided feedback and interacted with us, we do thank you guys. We had a lot of fun doing it. And again, our plan is to come back. So, but just in case, I wanted to put this out there for you guys, and say thanks and kind of keep a lookout. Please keep your subscriptions alive. Again, I'm not gonna cancel anything, so and all of the existing casts will remain up and available for people to listen to. So, anyways, other than that, guys, play Star Wars Unlimited. It's a good game. We're not quitting the game at all. We're still going to keep playing and still keep interacting with it. We're just taking the cast on hiatus for a little while. So, other than that, guys, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and we will catch y'all when we come back.